got DP.
I don't know.
What are you trying to say?
Dr. Pepper, dummy.
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I haven't had a Dr. Pepper forever. No, I don't
Just
think we have.
play port,
Okay.
dude. Perfect. What you saying, homie?
Pepsi's fine, yeah.
Peppy, we got
There is
three
Coke.
Peppys.
There's no way you put and Ethan as the director.
He's just a chill guy, you know?
Yeah.
That is the definition of him, honestly.
I'm ready. I'm waiting for this clap.
In 5,
Oh my gosh, we're not doing this again.
3.
What's going on, guys?
You don't have a microphone.
Hey, put take
We gotta redo that.
Put take two again.
Take
We're
two.
doing it again.
He's got to take 2 now.
Idiot. I did my part.
I know. You flawless.
Thank you.
Execution.
Exorcism.
What? Execution.
That's what the word you were trying to say.
All right, I'm ready now.
Oh, flawless execution.
In 5, 4, 3.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. Episode number 48.
Word.
That was a take 2. That's on me. That's my bad.
And now
I
we're
made
even.
fun of Ben. I'm sorry, Ben.
It'll
Thank
probably be before this. They'll probably know what
It
happened.
will be if I know Ben. It will be.
And today, we have this little machine. This is going to be our little
A calculator.
item here.
But first,
Yes, we
Calc
have a
for
story
short.
time.
so when Cade was last, and by last I mean 2 times ago before, we started talking about this story, and so I saved it for this. And now Cade has come on and said he doesn't remember a thing.
Which is perfect.
I don't either.
Okay.
Love you too.
I remember me almost sinking my four-wheeler, but getting splashed, I don't remember that.
Okay.
I do.
I have the footage.
Actually, I thought I got splashed. I really thought I had.
Here's
splashed.
Cade's 4-wheeler getting stuck.
I remember this.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I
Can't.
can remember this. This area looks completely different, by the way, now.
Is it really?
It does.
So that's
we
all I
should
got.
go back there sometime.
We
say-
need to.
I say
What are you
yeah.
doing in 2 weekends?
Didn't they dig it out? What'd I say?
I don't remember. I don't care.
Oh, he doesn't care.
So, do you remember anything? Because I do remember
Yeah.
you getting stuck in
I
that.
say I remember I brought my four-wheeler over because we were riding.
Yeah.
Which we need to do again.
Yeah.
But
But-
let me buy my 4-wheelers first. I'm mine too.
I say, but
Alright.
me and Logan found out we were going to
Within
take it in
2
the
weeks?
water.
Within 2 weeks?
Probably next week. I gotta fix
Okay.
them though.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, that sucks.
Sure.
If
Sorry,
you have
Cade.
a four-wheeler,
Continue.
You can ride.
Hey, stop.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's my
Respect our
four-wheeler.
guest. Thank
He
you.
ain't taking my four-wheeler.
What? Go ahead, Cade. Sorry.
So my air.
No one cares.
Okay.
Wow, dude.
now we're
Not
ready.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Cade.
so my air box has a connector and it goes up behind, back like where you sit, where it sucks in air.
It's the
motor, whatever.
snorkel.
Mm.
Okay, sure, yeah. Anyway, that comes off every once in a while.
Yep, snorkel. They'll do that.
So we found that out before we drove it in the water
Oh, I
because
remember that,
if we did that, my motor probably would have been hydro locked.
Which is a good thing.
No.
No, it means you.
I
got-
love when that
It
happens.
means you got water everywhere in your motor and you physically cannot turn it over until you drain all the water out.
Just pop a spark plug, basically.
Yeah.
Base easily.
Okay, but anyway, find that out. Hauled back up here. It's like, yo, you got a screwdriver?
I
He's like,
remember this.
yeah, I got a screwdriver.
Bet.
Well, anyway,
Are you
we
gonna
put
have
that
to
back.
Yeah.
Hauled butt
Maybe.
back to the creek and was like, all right, look, you can get off.
I was like holding on to his hips.
I was very. It was,
It was
very.
cute.
Yeah.
It was
adorable.
Very
Some might say intimate.
Whoa.
Some say it.
Okay, keep going.
Well, anyway, I was like, all right, get off. I'm going to go in this creek now. Well, anyway, I was like,
And he went in that creek.
I was like, I can totally make it across that. Like, surely I'll float. It can't be that deep. No, I get about halfway in, and my whole four-wheeler just keeps going. Keeps going, and I'm like, oh,
It
man.
was pretty deep.
I probably could have stepped in it and, like, went over my head. Like, it was deep.
Yeah, at least
It was
definitely your
deep.
shoulders, for sure.
I would not have guessed it was that deep.
No, I know. It looks deceiving, but it is.
Well,
Looks are
anyway,
deceiving.
how do we even get
Ethan
that?
looks skinny.
We
but he's
pulled-
not.
I, don't, I feel like
Yeah.
you just got it out. I don't. Think,
No,
I,
I
don't
thought
know-
we-
I don't think we hooked anything up to it.
I thought we got a tow up to move it out a little, and then you just wheeled it around and went out.
So I think we, like, hooked. Don't you guys have a winch on your side by side?
Yeah, we might have.
So I think we pulled it back with the winch, and then I whipped her out of there.
Yeah, and then
Oh, he
yeah.
just whipped
I
it
like-
out.
What happened?
I like popped her up, and I was like looking at Logan like this. And I rode up the
And
hill.
he's like, I was like, oh,
no,
calm down, Cade. No. Call me. No, I'm just
No.
kidding. That's weird.
Then
Yeah, a lot.
then later that night, caught us doing some donuts.
Well, you know.
On a
that's
bridge.
I was gonna say,
On a bridge.
I did not think he could be able to see us.
He's like, I could see the cloud of dust, like
Yeah,
pillowy.
He said he could see the cloud of dust and he could see my headlights every circle.
I think I have a video of that, but maybe I didn't include that. But
Of the donuts? Oh, I hope you do.
I think I do.
I'm
I
surprised
don't
I didn't
remember.
fall off the bridge.
Yeah, that was crazy
Yeah.
because it's like this
In the middle of a
decrepit
bridge.
low water bridge.
There was like no sides to it. There's little like concrete lips all the way across.
Yeah.
Explain these bridges in a
previous
past
episode.
episode.
Low water bridges?
Yeah.
Have
When
one?
you went, we'll do it. And
We'll do
you
it.
can't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I was like
yeah.
flying in there. I was like,
With Taco. Okay, now what's the next one? Logan and Cade splash.
okay, yeah,
I don't know.
I don't
Oh,
either.
I remember this.
Oh my gosh, I do. I thought we splashed Ethan.
Oh, Logan floors it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and then they eat it. yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I remember
I
that.
look
I
a
remember
lot
that
different
one.
right
This
there.
was a while
That's
ago.
Did,
crazy.
you did.
We don't even have that Ranger anymore.
No.
Yeah, so you guys were that was you guys looking cute, and then
Yeah,
Well,
Cade
Logan
was
just-
actually holding on to
yeah.
my hips.
yeah, Cade's like, no, don't do it, and Logan's like, you're already on, buddy. Drives straight through the flooded over
Pull
road.
that back up over Stadium.
I said, but if you watch the video, it like completely goes around Logan and just like whacks. me.
Yeah.
I will repull
No,
the video.
don't get me wrong. I got soaked.
Oh, there's the sound. Oh,
Oh my.
sorry, I'm making noise.
That's literally like.
Voice.
Cade's like, no.
Is that a Polaris Explorer?
Huh?
That four wheeler. Is that a Polaris Explorer?
That's a Cade question.
That's
No,
different.
that's mine.
Oh, that's yours. It's not.
Do you still
Yours
have
is
it?
Honda, ain't it?
No, that's a Yamaha.
Hold on.
It's like
It
a
is.
Yamaha Grizzly or something like that. It's not. It's not.
Looks
even
like that.
That is the Yamaha.
I was like,
That was a long time
We're having
ago,
a
dude.
good
It was.
time.
It really
It's-
wasn't. That was what 2 years ago.
We need
Hold
to
on.
do that in the snow sometime too.
That would be fun.
That'd be
It
so
literally
fun.
was about
Just tearing
2
up farmers'
so
fields,
cold,
just
man.
It was
trespassing
about
all over
2
the
years
place.
ago.
It was more than 2 years ago.
It was almost on the
exactly
dot 2
2
years ago.
Told you.
Wow.
So it's about due.
It is due. We're
Yeah.
2 weekends. What
Oh,
are we
yeah.
doing?
And then this one was really funny. Hold on.
That's the week after. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, the week after.
Is that me?
no, it's
And this
me.
kid.
Oh.
So Kate's jumping in there, trying to go through this
Oh my
waterway.
gosh. Are they
And
watching
then-
this with us?
We'll have
They might.
Oh, I remember you threw the rock in at me.
Aren't we going to be gone 2 weekends?
No, we'll be gone next weekend.
Oh.
No, it's till Friday.
You want to fill that whole weekend up? We could do it. I guess.
No, I mean just like Saturday night or
Are
Sunday
you meaning
night.
next week or the week after?
2 weekends. 2 weekends.
That's not when we're going.
This
you know
weekend, your prom, and then the next one.
where. Oh, that is when we're going.
Yeah, then that Friday, and then we could do it Saturday.
I'm as
Sunday.
confused.
We're
as
All right, we'll talk about that in real life.
Yeah.
Sorry.
In real life.
All right.
IRL.
Can't
So-
have it getting
AFK.
leaked.
So we all remember that Ethan throws a rock. Any stories related to that?
Yeah,
Did we
he
do that?
almost-
Did we do that?
Oh, a rock splash.
He almost killed me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
he throws
no,
like
no.
a 15-pound rock.
Ethan's girlfriend was
do
there, which at the
remember
time
that.
was not his girlfriend, so he was showing off.
Yeah.
No, she would have been my girlfriend.
I don't think that's
At
accurate.
that time, you weren't dating.
Uh huh. If it was exactly 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago would have been. He probably has a counter on his phone every day. He clicks up.
I have an anniversary.
When's your anniversary?
Valentine's Day.
No shot.
That's
This
crazy.
guy
Chloe and I
makes
said-
it
That was
easy to
her
remember.
idea. That was her
Chloe
idea.
and I started dating the day after Valentine's Day.
Nice.
That's
Clutch.
so dumb.
goals.
okay. And then, as a revenge, this is my favorite clip probably from the day. This is Cade, soaked. Ethan, scared.
that with a
position.
stick?
That.
Does he have a stick?
No.
Oh.
He might. No, I don't think he does. So Ethan's in this girly position and Cade's.
He's just like chasing him.
I mean,
just getting it.
you threw rocks at him. That one might be able to go up on the screen.
That's funny.
So anyway,
It'd help if I didn't have bald tires. Those tires have probably been on that 4-wheeler since it was brand new.
Dude, that's how ours are, but they are still knobby.
well, I can't believe you gunned it so aggressively at him. I mean, you threw rocks.
I don't think we
Had you been
probably
able to
go
get
as-
over that hill?
Well,
we
I didn't have
probably
it
go as
4-wheel
hard as
drive.
they did.
Oh, that would explain.
Yeah, it was 2-wheel. It was only 2.
No, so I'm
You
getting
couldn't get
I'm getting a
stuck, yeah.
Polaris Explorer and a Polaris Scrambler.
No wonder you have to fix them.
And
Where are you gonna put
Wait,
these
you
at?
don't like Polaris?
No.
There's a reason you have to fix them.
Well, I don't
Are
actually
you
have
a
to fix them. I
Can-Am
just have to
guy?
put new
Honda.
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 Bro, it's a Honda. You know Honda's the best
I don't
engine.
mind Hondas. They're okay.
They're the best.
Do we want to talk about
The
this
best
right
out
now?
there.
No.
Small engine
Hondas?
companies? What are we talking?
Honda's
I mean,
one
I
of
know
them,
they're not,
yeah.
necessarily American. And is Can-Am American? No.
I'm not
They're
a
like
genius
Japanese.
about engines.
Now
but I
look
know
it up.
Honda lasts.
Check guy.
Because that would be the only thing Can-Am would have over Honda is if it's American. Polaris might be
Over
American,
Honda?
but they're not
Oh,
good.
I think Honda's more reliable than Can-Am.
Oh, yeah. By far.
I would say. And cheaper. Can-Am's freaking expensive.
Yeah, but
That's why I think they're American.
they're bad
Probably.
machines, dude.
Yeah, you can tear them suckers up. Oh, dude, you're not on the Wi-Fi.
Bro.
He said, "Bro, you're not on the Wi-Fi.
I don't even know if I'm on
Let me get you on the Wi-Fi."
Hold on.
I'm on the Wi-Fi.
What are you connecting to the Wi-Fi?
We have a guest Wi-Fi, yo. Hop on that.
Their headquarters
Canada,
is in
United
Canada.
States, Mexico, Finland, and Austria.
Okay, not America. Polaris
What
is
do you
American
mean?
made.
Canada, the United States.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so Canada, United States, Mexico. Oh, they're not in the United States. That's crazy.
Okay, Polaris is completely
It
American.
looks like their HQ is in Canada, though, so they're a Canadian company.
But most things are like your American vehicles are made in Canada.
Right, but there's a difference
Mexico.
between their headquarters and. But
And
yeah,
that's why the
still.
tariffs on Canada are raising prices.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
And
sure.
everywhere.
But Trump's
Well, yeah.
in a marathon,
Whoa.
not a sprint.
Honda Power Sports products.
What?
Honda Power Sports products are manufactured in America.
Manufactured. Where's the
That's crazy.
parts?
What do we?
Did you see the new Polaris Ranger they made?
Which one?
Which
sure.
one?
Polaris
we did.
1000 or whatever.
The 1500? Or the-
1500.
Yeah, we have one.
Have you
You
looked
have
in
one?
our
It's in our
garage?
shed, yeah.
Oh, we have one. Shut up! I was trying to, tell you something. Shut up.
Oh, I figured we would have showed you.
They made one of those? You mean the 4-door V6?
I mean, it's dad's. It's dad's. but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know you had
We'll,
one.
we'll show you one.
When did that come
We'll show
out?
it to you.
Yeah, we can show
It's
it to you.
like
when
they
we
came
go.
out recently, right?
Yeah, like a year ago.
Wait, you guys have Polarises?
Yeah, we have 3.
I still have my horse and buggy for fun.
I
I still have to walk to school.
have to walk
uphill.
uphill to school
Both ways.
Okay, I did not
No, I'm
realize
kidding. We
Hondas
ha-
were
we have
made
side
in
by
America.
side.
That's a W.
Yeah. You guys,
Dude,
you
the
guys have
Pioneers.
photos,
Oh,
it's an older one.
when I'm old enough to buy my own, I will
When
buy
I'm
a
a-
Honda.
You know, if you don't waste all
Pioneer.
your money on keyboards, you might.
Yeah,
be
you
able
might
Well,
call back to
okay,
last
okay,
episode.
okay.
The bad thing about the Honda Pioneers, though, is they're not overly fast.
Well, that's true, but they're not
They
belt
go
driven
60,
either.
don't they?
They can be
Yeah, but like not like.
No, the
Glue
1000s
to
are
your
dual
seat.
clutch,
Oh,
I
yeah,
believe.
I know.
from back. But you gotta switch some.
It's 'cause they
things
use a-
around.
Yeah,
What is it,
want
a belt
Why wouldn't
instead
you
of-
want belt? No, Honda's the other way.
Honda
it's
doesn't use
not
a belt.
so
Alright.
it's more supposed to be more reliable. It's a dual clutch, but
Clutch?
yeah, it
Clutches
is
are
clutch.
not reliable.
At least it should be. But we've never had a Polaris personally on us break down because of a belt or anything.
We've had issues though. Every single one of them.
Right.
Like the
Except
left
for the red
speaker-
one. The red
the
one was
left
fine.
speaker and all of them have not worked.
Well, that's a
There was
The,
something
okay,
on my
that's a-
dad's.
yeah.
We're talking mechanical problems.
Yeah, no, we
There
haven't
was
had
that-
any mechanical
what
problems
was-
with one. I broke.
Well, it's
No,
not,
it
the
is.
cable isn't ethereal, so it is physically a mechanical issue.
What? What?
It is a physical issue.
Well, no, not like
A
mechanical. though, like
mechanical
drivetrain,
issue is something that will affect the drivability
The
of the
drivetrain,
vehicle.
Okay.
yeah, which
So-
is the motor and the transmission.
So my dad has
and,
like a 2012 Polaris.
That thing is freaking loud.
My dad?
Yeah.
Is it?
dude, Kubotas are loud.
He goes,
for no
"Is
reason."
it?
I don't know.
Kubota's got diesels in
They do
there.
have diesel.
But like,
So does Polaris though.
there's like a thing you have to like lift the bed
At
up
least they did.
after
Grandpa-
it rains
Grandma
real
used to
heavy, and there's the belt, and the belt will start
The green one.
slipping real bad when it rains really bad, and it'll like get in there. I don't know if a seal or something was bad because we had to fix it, whatever it was. I can't remember, but it would rain real hard, and the belt would just start slipping because there was so much moisture on it.
Sounds like you didn't fix it.
That's
very well.
why that's why Honda did the clutch
Yeah,
because it's
that makes
supposed to be
sense.
yeah. But did you hear Cummins is making a gas engine? It's supposed to be the same
No,
size as a diesel.
That's gonna be horrible.
Yeah,
Why?
that's what everyone's saying. But they're saying
Horrible.
Why would it be
less
horrible?
maintenance. So they're saying it's supposed to be easier
Why would it be
to
horrible?
do all that stuff. That's why they did it.
Like
Power wise,
it's
it's not
going
be
to
as good.
be like a like a 2500 gas motor or like
I'm
a
gonna
half
guess.
ton.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's gonna be a workhorse.
It's supposed to be the same size as like
Okay.
so it's like the 6.7 probably.
yeah.
Polaris
gas.
still makes diesel
who
Rangers.
does Polaris?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're slower than a turtle.
Do they?
Okay, yeah, but the thing about that is though, you pull. There's a big argument of diesel or gas.
For side by sides?
No.
Oh,
talking
for
about-
truck. Okay.
talking
Yeah,
about-
yeah,
In
yeah,
general.
yeah, yeah. But did you see EPA deregulating diesels?
Yeah.
What?
So hopefully
Yeah.
we're getting rid of DEF
They're
systems.
gonna be so fast.
It's not for
No.
sure yet, but
No.
hopefully getting rid of DEF systems.
They want to go back to the 2020 emission standards.
which is just
still
no def.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's everything still muffled, just
Which
no def.
the def,
Which is still clutch.
the def is not what is not.
It's
bad.
not.
Yeah,
The
it's
def-
annoying as crap and expensive.
Exactly.
I'll say the def is not what's bad for your engine. It's the EGR.
Yeah.
Exhaust gas
Ex-
recirculation.
Yeah, exhaust gas recirculation for your
At
two-
Beat Dude, our tractor
does that.
Freaking nerds.
You know, it
But
doesn't do
it's
that.
supposed
though?
to burn it out.
The big
yeah.
John Deere's
And it
that don't have
stinks.
def.
When it does it, it stinks. The regeneration or whatever.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
regen.
Is that thing that tractor did that
Yeah,
had to
that
stop
would
for
throw
like a
stuff
half
out,
hour?
Shut us down.
Yeah, that was stupid.
It is
Stinks.
stupid, but
It's like you can't schedule it. It's like, guess what we're doing right now?
Yeah.
Not moving.
crank me up, baby.
You have 30
I
minutes,
really
or I'm
don't know-
parking you.
I really don't know that much
No,
about
you can do it while it's driving.
Yeah, it just stinks.
Not when you get a parked one though. If you just hold it off for so long, it will stop you.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Oh, I thought you could do it while you drive.
I thought.
Well, you
I think
can
I
if
think
it's not the parked one.
In pickups,
Oh.
you can. I think.
Weird.
I've
Yeah.
never.
Anyways, no
I've
def
never-
would be a
I've never
W.
pickup did
Easier to make them, cheaper, more work. I
And
mean,
faster.
hopefully.
Is that all you care about?
Speed,
Yes.
baby, and
Thank
blowing
you.
some black smoke.
I was say, but the thing with the def doesn't prevent black smoke.
No.
It's the EGR.
Yeah.
Exhaust
Mhm.
gas recirculation.
still-
It takes the first burn of your.
It takes the black and makes it not black.
Yeah, it takes the
Makes it
the
freaking
first burn
no
of your
smoky.
motor, takes it back in your air intake and
Yeah.
back into your motor for a second burn,
Yeah, it's stupid.
which
To
is,
burn all the particles out
Which
that
is
are
Zemo-
harmful to the environment. So it's obviously going to be harmful to the freaking engine.
So it's the EGR.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
That
that's
does
what
it.
it just
Okay,
said
yeah.
twice.
So Logan now knows what to pull out of all of his trucks.
I don't have diesels.
He doesn't believe in diesel.
They're not
It
real.
probably does. But
The government's gaslighting
Anyway.
you about diesels.
Anyway.
I could talk about trucks all day.
I know.
I'm a truck
Ben.
guru.
Ethan almost loses his
That means you know
eye-burning
everything.
CRP. You want to talk about that one?
And you remember this?
Oh, I remember this.
Okay.
Freaking
love it.
idiot.
because Ben got yelled at. Ethan was like about to die, and I was just.
Ethan-
sitting
I
there
don't
laughing.
spoil the story.
Ethan about lost his eye to his brother.
Word. Have you guys burned CRP before? I assume you both have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome because you
I
find a
remember
bunch of
I
sheds.
tracked a deer for Ethan like 3 miles on my hands and knees.
I was there.
That was Dad.
I was there.
No,
I
Dad, it
found
wasn't
a
me.
head of a deer.
It wasn't me. That was for
I did
Dad.
95%
I have a video of that
the
too.
work.
That wasn't for Ethan. That was for Dad.
We were all there, but
Just a
Kid
party.
wasn't
Yeah,
actually doing anything.
It blew,
Yeah.
and I was like, "All right, somebody call it off." Nope, we're still there
Guess
searching.
what?
Still there
Guess what?
searching.
That'll be another episode. Guess you gotta stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
So yeah,
I should write
Ben,
that down then.
That'll be in like a month,
You
probably.
want to
when it comes
explain what
out.
was going through your head, Ben?
So, for those of you
I
that
have
don't
a picture
know,
of it if you want to see.
yeah,
Sure.
sure, show everyone else.
You found your deer?
I don't know if I want to put it on
No.
the
He's
thing.
talking about his eye.
Hold on.
that
What did we
damn
talk about?
stab
What were we
out.
gonna do
I don't remember this.
with
We're
Cade?
burning CRP.
How would you remember?
Oh
I
yeah,
thought we were
hunting
talking about the deer.
hunting
No,
down the deer.
this was when we
No,
were
that-
CRP.
What is that?
Deer.
What? This guy? Oh, where'd it go?
So, for those of you who don't know,
clicked on something.
CRP is land that I believe the government pays
Yep.
for wildlife protection.
Bingo.
So you are required for that to
You get paid to have it.
yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
that's it.
But part of that is that you have to maintain it, and part of maintaining is either mowing or burning.
You cannot mow.
You cannot mow. Really?
You cannot mow
have,
CRP.
You have to burn it.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. We've tried mowing it, and then they send us a letter.
Sounds like we didn't mow it very well. So
just
most
needed
most
it
people
burned.
just burn it around here. So it's just a bunch of grass laying around fields.
Or just grassland in general.
What are we doing over here? So anyway, what is going on? What are
That's
we?
weird.
Something about butthole hair.
Talking
I don't
about
know.
yeah, butt hair.
You might have to just.
All right.
You might
Well,
just
I'm
cut
gonna
that
just
part.
keep going.
You might just cut that.
I'm just gonna keep going. So we've burned many a CRP. In our
Many
day.
a-
Many FCRP, bro. You need to see my again.
That was correct. You need to see Miss again.
Many of CRP.
Many a CRP. Many a CRP. Like more, a lot.
It's poetic.
Okay.
Anywho,
It's fluid. It's fluiding.
yeah.
I just went through one ear and out the other. Like,
Okay, continue. We
So-
burned
It's
a
like
mini.
Class, evidently.
So, we've done this a lot, but this one night, it was getting pretty late, and tensions might have been a little high, but mostly, I was tired of burning CRP.
So you burned your brother's face.
So,
No, he did this.
I was getting a little sloppy, and we are just,
Oh my God.
was,
Can't see it, but that's my eyeball right there.
did,
That's the beginning.
was it getting into the other land?
Yes.
Is that why?
Yeah, it was
That's
starting to go to a tree line.
That's the other stupid thing about CRP is because you burn it and it might go to your neighbor's field and now you're in trouble.
So we have our grass, we have a tree line, and then there is a line of hay bales on the other side. So you do not want to burn your neighbor's hay bales.
That is a
You would owe
negatory.
a lot of money. Hay bales
So-
are not cheap. Actually, they're not.
We are struggling desperately
picking up
to
sticks
rip
out of a
burnt sticks that are kind of on fire or in the way of fire out from this area so that we could better extinguish the fire. Did we have the fire truck at that point, or were we doing blankets?
big one, not the big one. We had the smaller one.
Okay. So we might have gotten a little ahead, and we were kind of scattered around. So me and Ethan were picking up sticks.
We all were. We were all there.
I know, but I think me and you were in that area.
Yeah, I think me and
Levi
me
was
and,
Dad.
me and Mom
I think
were just kicking.
I think Mom was not there. Dad was down the road.
No,
and-
Dad was there. They were all there. They
I
saw
know, but
it.
I think he was doing something else other way.
No, they were there.
Does it matter
They
to
were
the
in
story?
area.
Not necessarily,
All right,
but
continue.
anywho, so I take this big old stick, and by stick I mean branch, pretty much, because it has just a ton of branches out of it, and I just go, screw that! I hate this branch. Get out of my way! And so I pull it back behind me, and I think throw it or try to throw it as far back as I can, moving it. Well, it turns out Ethan was standing really close to the branch, and the branch got Ethan.
Ben has zero observation and
I could see
awareness around him.
Well-
because Ethan had just thrown a stick and literally went back to the same spot he was at.
Well,
And Ben just goes,
it was dark.
rip. And when he does that, he rips it up, and this tree has like its branches kind of hooked back. And
Like a
so
tree
it
branch?
wasn't just like a floppy branch; it was like a firm.
Oh no, it
trunk.
was a
And
good
so
branch.
it comes
a
back,
strong stick.
and
Strong, firm stick
I think
of
he
a
was on my
branch.
right side, and it comes over
I
this
think-
way,
Oh.
and was it
thought
hit
you were on my
right
right
here
side.
is where it started to go. Yeah. And it just has 2 or 3 that come down, and then I turned my head a little bit as soon as it hit here, so it comes down, and then it slices my shoulder, and so I was literally an inch away from not being able to see.
Out of his
From
right
my
eye. he
right
can still
eye.
see.
Yeah.
You should just close your eyes.
That's why you have 2 eyes.
been protected like that.
So anyway,
That's what these things are for.
I felt horrible. Absolutely
You
horrible.
didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, he didn't know it happened until after. No one did. I went to the truck and just started blotting it with a Kleenex.
Kate's touching me again.
And then, and then Dad
Well,
came
learned he
over
likes
and was
I
like-
think we knew. I think we knew about it very quick. I mean, I think you started crying and ran off, and we're like,
What
No.
a baby!
No,
"Well, no,
God.
he just got his eye ripped out. I mean, that's fair."
No, he did it, and then I just was like, "Ow, that sucked." And then I wasn't
he's
sure if it
playing
was
this off.
bleeding
Yeah,
or
oh.
anything.
He's playing this out.
What a
No, I'm sorry.
That,
My face got scratched.
that just hurts me.
I'll be all right.
I threw the stick that I had grabbed, and I just threw it, and then I was like, "Okay, well, maybe this is
What
bleeding."
a
And I went into the truck to get a Kleenex, and sure enough, I blotted it and looked at it,
Well, you were.
And then Dad
bleeding
came over.
everywhere.
and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like,
We're about
"Oh,
to
you
burn
know,
down the other guy's field.
Ben just about took my eye out, and he was like, "Okay," and then he saw it, and he was
Okay.
like, "Ben!" and yeah,
I
that
got
was-
yelled at.
That's about all I remember.
And I just look over as I'm trying to kick some of the fire so it
So,
stops going places.
I
I'm
felt
like, oh,
horrible,
God,
so
what happened?
I did all that I could to help Ethan. So I called Mom because Mom was not there. I called Mom because Mom was not there and said she needed to come pick you up.
So that's all he did.
And Ben worked overtime to move those sticks.
Yeah, no.
And what did you do?
Absolutely nothing.
Mommy, mommy.
No, I just blotted it, and then we were wrapping
And
up.
Ben was there. See,
We
you know
well,
what?
I
I
we
think
were.
Ben is completely underappreciated. He's the hardest worker I know.
You are
Logan,
so
I-
wrong.
so far off.
You have-
I was
Logan,
Ben
I
is
was-
Logan,
I was behind
Logan.
you for a second, and then
You've
Ben's
helped
like,
us
nah.
with trees twice. Who have you helped move trees?
Good
and-
point. Ben hasn't even been there.
Ben hasn't been there.
He- like,
exactly.
He came out once. He's like, "What's up?" I'm
Ben
on
is
this
the
side."
5th hardest worker in here.
So anyway, yeah, we were wrapping up, and basically
physical. I work hard
he
mentally.
is mentally very good.
they finished moving the sticks and stuff and
I
watered
guess
it
he
out.
had to
Well,
use
we
it.
I
don't.
did go home.
I
with
don't think
Mom,
we
but-
were done, but we quickly. I
Oh.
mean, that really kills morale.
Oh, we were done.
Yeah. So
I felt
anyway,
like trees
that
was
was it.
twice.
Just like cutting, just like when we were
like,
cutting
yeah.
wood.
So anyway, I almost ripped out the eye of my brother,
think it was
and I still feel bad about it.
No, you
although
don't.
he has healed very well.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we. Just,
Ethan, your face looks very nice
Yeah,
now.
my face is fine.
Minus
I
a
didn't
little
lose
extra
the eye.
fluff in there with your little
I didn't
you
lose
know,
the eye.
eating
Little-
habits. But
Okay.
yeah, that's just fat.
I wasn't gonna say it.
So yeah, that was fun.
Golly.
Mm.
I had a good question for our next topic that I thought of just off the top of my head. If we want, what are we doing on time?
Okay. We're doing good.
Okay.
Our first cars.
Yeah, what was
What's
your? Just curious what everyone's first car was. If they had a cool story about it, especially these two car nuts over here.
Mine was a Z01 Camaro, 2018.
Mine was a 2026 Corvette.
Yeah, mine was a Cybertruck.
Mine was actually a 379 Peterbilt.
No, it also was not that. That's also a lie.
It was actually a 1996 Chevy half-ton.
the white one?
No.
The green one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, remember that? I remember that. That was a great.
Big ugly.
Yeah.
Same truck.
He had two of the same trucks, and we almost died in one.
Which
Because
one?
he was texting his future wife
Which one?
when we were heading home from
Which wife?
Canes?
Kenny's.
Yeah, which wife are you
We
texting?
went over to Thayer to
Not
get
that.
went over to Thayer to get panels, and then we went to Moran, and then now we're heading back home, and you're texting Chloe like right by
Right.
Gunner's house where it runs into a T intersection, and he was going like 50, and the T intersection was right there.
I was like, ah!
and people
then
have
this-
ran.
And this is in your truck.
No,
That's
his
my
truck.
truck.
Okay.
No, no, this wasn't. You know whose truck it was in?
It was your truck. No, it wasn't.
Was it not?
It was your truck. It was your black truck because you were taking me.
Oh, it was. It was the '96 GMC. That's right.
when you
Yeah.
s- yeah. Well, anyway, in the middle of this T intersection, it splits off to two different
So this is
landowners.
your first truck, right?
No,
No.
it's Logan's truck.
No, that ain't my first truck either.
So this is no one's first
This
truck.
is
But
your
that's
story.
okay.
Complete
But that's okay. Okay. Okay.
These are the two trucks. Okay, remember
This
a
makes
couple
boys
episodes
Nick.
ago we were talking about Logan's car.
Yeah.
He traded that car for these two trucks.
Oh, word.
Okay, so it was that truck that
Yeah.
we got.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, we're in a different one, not the big jacked up one. The other one.
The one that was a piece of crap.
Yeah. But anyway,
I don't know why you even got in the truck with me.
I had no other way home.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't have gotten in that truck if it wasn't mine.
Okay, but anyway, this T intersection is split off to two different landowners too. Right in the middle of it, there's a big cottonwood tree, like
Oh, yeah.
huge. And then there's
We would have died.
there's
Like twice.
there's a 3-inch piece of pipe set for a corner, and then a rock wall. Like people have ran through this thing before.
They knew. The landowners
And
know.
me and Logan were probably going pretty close to 50 mile an hour.
Yeah.
And he was texting Chloe, and then I was like, Logan.
Logan.
And he's like,
I was like,
what? He's like, it's like,
Oh!
Logan. He goes, "Ah!"
And so we were actually supposed to turn left, but I had hit the brakes so hard that we went right into the ditch.
Yeah,
But
the
we were fine.
The ditch caught us from flipping over. Like, it's like caught us and then drug us back.
It was
in the road.
awesome.
Jerked us back onto the road. And you guys, nice! And then you turn back around because you're facing the wrong way.
I don't think we talked the rest of the way home.
Yeah.
I would.
He was not happy.
All right, Logan.
Fine.
What was your first car?
My fruit was the
Or
Toyota
truck?
Tacoma.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Or technically, was it the Ford?
That's not his.
250? That's my dad's, but that was the first truck like I drove as mine, I guess.
Yeah, me and
Okay.
That's like all my siblings' first truck.
Okay, but yours that you paid for?
Yeah, it was a Tacoma.
The
yeah,
Tacoma.
me and Logan over here with our old trucks, and then
No. You don't know our first
my
car.
first car.
Brasco.
Ben, what was your first car?
I would
Have you-
consider my first car.
Was
What do you
it-
mean consider?
Yours is
you
one
have a first
option.
car. Yeah.
I guess I did buy that one. You're right. So my first car was a Mazda Tribute
A
2002.
2002
Tan.
Mazda Tribute.
The what?
It was a beast.
What two things didn't work on it? So
A window.
the
and a door.
No, it was a door and the back latch.
Uh-huh.
I think.
And a
So-
window.
Wow.
No, I think the window worked.
No.
I don't remember what window didn't work then.
Passenger.
Was that the one you
No,
hit?
that's the only way you could get
No,
out
that
was the passenger
that
door
was
or
the-
window.
Or the Mercury.
No, yeah. So this vehicle, the back tailgate did not work. If you wanted to get in the back of the car, good freaking luck. You could not. You'd have to open. It had the glass gate thing.
Oh, yeah.
So you'd have to open the glass gate, I think, to open the. No, that doesn't make sense to me.
No, you just
No,
had
you
the
just
glass
had to
gate.
use through the
you
glass.
had
You just
to-
had to go through the glass.
But
If you wanted to
yeah,
put something in the
glass
back, it had to
latch.
fit through the glass window,
Yep.
so that it could get
Or
in
the back seats.
That's
The back
crazy.
seats.
or through the back seats. Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
and it
um,
didn't have like really radio, so we had to get one of those transmitters for Bluetooth.
yes,
yeah.
I also
Like a
rocked a
radio
Bluetooth
station.
transmitter
Yep.
to 3.5.
I still do that.
in both of my pickups.
On 91.1.
So
It's pretty great. And also, I fixed the back hatch.
yeah, we fixed the back and the door.
I did fix both of them. So I fixed the back,
When we
back
sold
hatch.
it.
You did or
Before
somebody
we
else?
sold
I
it.
did. I fixed it.
Really?
I bought a
We-
part
yeah,
online
we
and replaced it.
No,
We.
You did or he did?
I
we,
did.
We,
I did.
We.
Me and my
He didn't
dad.
do much, did he?
We. No, he did do it,
Oh.
but we fixed it. We were
Okay.
there. helping
I don't
us out.
remember. Anyway.
I think it was just him and Dad.
So I think
No,
it's
I was
just
there. I remember it clear as day.
Okay, well,
the
that's
door and everything.
well, thank you. Oh, the door maybe. The door's a little harder. The latch on the back was literally like pull out the latching unit, swap a cable, put it back in, screw it in. That was super easy. The door was a little more difficult. The interior door would not open at all. So to get out of the passenger door, you'd have to roll down your window.
Nobody questioned that at all.
Well, yeah, I
I'm
thought
just
you were
used to
being
it.
mean.
It's what-
So I had to roll down the. You have if you're passenger, you're Ethan. We just got to school. Ethan has to get out. He has to roll down his window. It's manual. It was manual.
Oh.
Not automatic.
Automatic.
And then you better not turn off the car because you're gonna have to roll it back up. Open the door, roll the window back up, and then you can turn the car off.
That's awesome.
That was fun.
That I did drive that through a ditch though. I missed the curve out of the school, and so
yeah, the whistle. It was. Yeah, I was pretty sure that thing wasn't gonna drive.
So I was just trying it out. It's one of those back drives. So I was like, oh, dude.
drive.
It was the deepest one.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So-
see what you're saying.
So
Wow.
I'm
the
like,
one right in the middle of the two.
No, the last
Hold
one.
on.
The very
no,
first
it's
one
not
when
the
you're coming
far
through the
one.
school.
No, it's not the farthest.
Is it
one.
a sedan or is it like an SUV?
It's like a small.
It's like a
SUV.
Ford Escape.
Yeah,
Okay,
it literally
okay.
was pretty much a
Okay.
Ford Escape.
No, the
kind
Ford
of.
Escape is
but the Mercury was also
or the
but so
Mazda.
anyway,
Mercury.
it yeah, I took the full front right and went through that ditch.
Yeah,
I'm just like
it's-
driving out of the school. I'm like, oh,
I was
okay,
pretty sure-
clear right, clear.
I was pretty positive the bumper was gone. Like it should have been in the ditch.
I was like, and I'm like, how do you recover from that? Forward. So I drove out.
He
of
kept
it.
going.
You just drove out?
Yes,
I just left.
That's what I'm saying. I thought the bumper was in the ditch because he goes forward. I was like, no, you stop and you drive back out.
No, I was like, that's so embarrassing. I'm leaving. so I drive out and I'm going outside of town and I'm like, I should probably look to make sure my wheel isn't, crooked or something. So I
the wheel would have been the least of your worries.
so I jumped out of my car right before an intersection to go out and I was looking down down the thing.
then somebody
Who
runs
pulled
into
up behind us? It was like the principal or something. Someone of note.
I don't remember. I just remember.
Someone of note pulled up while I was jumping
I said,
out.
"Ben!" He's like, "Oh!" And I was like, "Back out." He's like, "Nah."
We got out. So anyway, I pulled out. I jumped out of my car. I'm like, I gotta. So I jump out. I duck down under my car to make sure nothing's wrong with it. I stand up. Someone's pulling up behind us. That's someone I know. I'm like, we'll just check it more when I get home.
Because there was a pause. It was like, "Good doing." I'm like, "Ben, you missed the road."
Well, no, that's where I decided. What am I gonna do?
Yeah,
and I
and
decided
so
forward.
We paused for like a couple seconds. I'm like, "I think you got to back out here." And Ben's like, "No, I think I can make it forward." I said, "I'd back out for the sake of your bumper." He's like, "Oh, it'd already be broke." And so he goes,
Keep in mind,
Picks it
this
up.
was a $500 car,
"Yeah, it was dirt cheap."
That's awesome.
and it wasn't that bad. Nothing was too wrong with it, but it was great. We got home. That had nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
The
it was
bumper
totally fine.
maybe had like an inch of dirt it scooped up
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was
between the
crazy.
panels, but otherwise it was totally fine. But anyway, so I finally, so we went a year rolling down the window, winter, summer, doesn't matter. You're rolling down the window and opening the door. Most of the time, Levi would jump out the back and open the door for him.
Luckily that was about the time Levi started riding.
And
skates.
so Levi would open Ethan's door for him so we could all get out of this car.
I'm
to
a
go to school.
gentleman.
But so
Chivalry's not dead.
we go a whole year and we finally fix it 3 weeks before we sell it, so
To
we can
sell
sell
it
it for a
for,
good value.
like, a
I made
grand.
$1,000 off that car.
Yeah, he sold for $1,500.
I mean, we put a lot of money into
now
it.
you could
But
have sold it for like close to 10 grand.
probably yeah.
You know, if you saved $1 every day.
To our neighbor.
You'd be a millionaire.
Sold it
Have
to
you
our
ever
neighbor.
seen that video of the girl? She's like,
It's
if
like,
you saved
bro.
$1 every day,
You'd be a
you know how much
millionaire
money you'd have?
in a year.
Roughly 30,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you
So-
saved $1.
My first car. Ben wanted to stick with an SUV. I wanted to drive something
My Papa
semi
has
nice.
a Rolls Royce.
And so me and Ben went in on my first car, and it was a
I don't think
2012.
I didn't think I went into it originally, but yeah, the 2012.
2012.
I think you got it originally.
Mercury Mariner.
That
Which, if
thing
you
was
don't
also
know,
cool.
Was the last year they made a Mercury Mariner.
Dude, that
And
thing had
it
ambient
was
lighting
like
too.
Ford.
It was
Yeah,
fire.
It had
It was.
lights in the doors and stuff, and we got it from our
And it was the
uncle's
same.
recommendation of a
Body
place
of
that
a-
buys and fixes up salvaged car titles.
And it's a Ford
So we got it
Expedition.
for
Not
like-
Expedition.
No,
Explorer?
Escape.
It's the
I
same
said
body,
Escape.
same engine,
'Cause it's
everything.
Mercury, and
It's
Mercury
the
was
same
Ford.
It's just
exact
a
thing.
little nicer because it's a Mercury.
yeah, because there's a
So
Mercury.
it
My
had
friend
heated
had
seats
my
and
friend had a Ford Escape that had TVs in the back, and I was like, "What the freak? Why didn't I get the TVs?" But we had the same engine, so yeah, it's pretty much a Ford Escape. Just fun fact.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
Wait,
and so it
your
had
uncle
cool lights.
Fixes up
No,
No, he
knew
knows of a place.
Mm.
It had hail damage on it.
that.
Frank.
It had
Buffalo.
hail
New
damage.
Buffalo, New York.
Yeah. It had hail damage, but he had popped some of them out, so it was still
Decent.
salvaged,
Well, it was like
but it was
you
in
couldn't even
decent
see
shape.
the hail damage unless you looked at it.
Yeah.
But they
And we
salvaged
drove
it.
it. It was decent shape.
That's typically how it works. You can't see it unless you look at it.
Did it have the passcode on the door?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it did.
It
yeah.
was so cool. That vehicle was great. I
They
probably
were
wouldn't
doing
have
that in
sold it.
04. Don't even.
But
That was
I
clutch.
Ethan got out.
Still
Ethan
sick.
quickly got out of that car, and then that
Not
became.
quickly. It was a year later.
And then he
or
got
two.
out of it, and then
It
it
was my
became-
freshman year. I could drive it, and I drove it for when I played baseball all that season, and then it was like that. Next spring is when our grandma passed, and they were selling her car, so I bought in on that one.
And so then I
drove
got the
Mariner.
Mercury.
That was
I,
which-
I murdered that.
Remember
That
car.
Ben's
was
black
my
SUV?
first
That was
car.
That was the Mercury Mariner.
And then you
That
bought.
was
Did
my
we
first
all
car.
have? Did
You
we
bought
all
the
have
car
each other's
race.
first car?
Yeah,
The
Ben's,
Honda Cross Tour Accord.
Ben's first car. Then you guys bought Ethan's first car, and then I took Ethan's first car, and Ethan, yeah,
No, that was my second car.
Ethan's second
so
car,
Ben
we
bought
got-
his first car, then
his second
Ben's second car was
your
my
car.
first, and then
Your second
my
car was
second
my
car was
first.
your first.
Yeah.
And, yep.
Yep. Which was a Honda
So
Cross
my
Tour.
first car was a 2012 Honda Cross Tour.
That
from
thing was kinda fun.
our.
And now what do you guys drive?
We don't
Accord
talk.
Cross Tour, and it was all-wheel drive. It set higher than the car. That was the only reason I was
That is
kind
not
of
what you
interested
drive
in it.
currently.
You're ignoring my question.
I didn't. We're not asking what we drive currently.
Well, I am.
Nope. And so let's finish the
I
next story.
drive.
What? And we call. I think it's a mint
was
green.
right.
Is what the color of it was.
It
was
was
kind of a-
ugly.
it was
but it
kind
set
of a fun
higher
car.
than
I did
a
like
normal
that
car,
car,
and it was a
yeah.
sedan. That was
It
the only
sat
reason.
low as freak, dude. You sat in there like,
No,
what am I?
but
Am I
it- you
driving?
sat
Well, compared
high,
to
but
an
it was low.
SUV.
It was
It was-
literally you sat the
it
same
was a
height as the car,
crossover.
but you're actually kind of high.
Yeah, it was higher than a normal
Well,
car.
it felt-
It had
I
more
hit my
ground
head every time I go in
clearance.
there. I'd be like, oh, I'm getting another. Ow.
He's a big.
and it
dude.
said sport, so it was fast.
Yeah, it was actually pretty fast.
Yeah.
I would
Ethan
tell
knows
you
the max
top
speed, but he would never tell me, so I had to find it out.
Oh.
Yeah, and now I drive a Chrysler 200. You drive a 2004
Cat eye
Chevy
shit.
Cat Eye.
I
Well,
drive an 06
6.0.
I got two.
Chevy Impala.
No, you don't.
I got two pickups.
Oh.
Yeah, he's loaded.
Two.
I have a
Pickups.
car. I have a car and a truck. I guess.
Not for long.
Nope, sell my truck. I don't want to, dude.
I got 2003.
I need something to haul my 4-wheeler around on.
Dude, loaded on top of the Chrysler.
Wrap it up, Eric.
It's just ratchet strapped through his windows around the hood.
Oh, I don't. Oh, you got a new pickup. I'll just use that.
Bleep.
What?
Yeah,
I saw that.
So you got a nice.
What is it?
Nice F-150.
What year is it?
What?
Oh, 09.
Oh, no, that's what I thought. I thought I saw. I was like,
Nice.
wait a minute.
Why'd
She
you
was
get a
talking about she
truck?
was getting a truck.
She wanted a truck.
My sister
Really?
has a truck.
She wants a big
Nice.
black truck, and I was gonna sell her mine, but she didn't want it with all the problems. I was like,
I'm sure
Fair.
she did.
Well, she bought a Ford, so it'll have problems.
Yeah.
It's also high miles.
Nobody likes
miles?
Ford.
Yeah. It's,
Oh, that's
shouldn't
that's
like
gonna be gone.
60.
260,000 on that thing.
I think.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
not.
it was like all the maintenance was done regularly, and it was pretty cheap. I think.
Well, I would hope
Did
so.
she pay
Yeah.
for it, or did your parents?
I think she paid for it.
That makes sense with 260. But
Yeah.
That's
Jesus.
But
All right.
Hey,
and
nobody can make fun of high miles. My brown pickup I drive every day.
the one out there.
Yeah, she's got 240 on her.
I think
Nice.
it's not
Hey,
high
did
miles.
one of our vehicles have 300?
No, bro, what?
Mhm.
No,
Oh,
one
one of your
ours.
old,
I think my $500 one
We
had
don't
300.
have high miles. Did you just hear that? It's like no, ours don't
I thought you were talking
No,
about right
I
now.
figured out my grandpa the other day. He doesn't have a vehicle that has 200,000 on it. My grandpa,
Really?
he doesn't.
He'll keep it under 200.
Bleep that.
No,
Dude, you got a lot of bleeping to do.
Yeah, I'm
Did you say a
bleeping.
name?
Yeah.
What do you say?
my grandpa.
And that.
bleep that.
Bro,
What do you want me
It's a
to
pretty
bleep it in?
basic name.
It's not a basic name.
yeah.
Fine.
I might bleep it anyway.
That's fine. That's whatever. Hey, I don't. think
Kay's
that
just
was
a little
nice.
cussing boy over here.
Person.
Cussing.
It's gonna sound like it when it
Cursing,
beeps.
cussing.
Oh,
That's
that's
fine. It's not that big a deal.
It's it's okay, dude.
The hill grandpa. They want. No, you didn't.
Just Grandpa Bleep.
That guy, Grandpa's got a cuss name for a word.
Cuss
For a
name. Cuss
A
name.
cuss name.
All right.
So,
Logan, it's time for you to experience.
I'm gonna poop in my pants.
This is gonna have to be quick. We're running out of time.
What's
your
that
here.
belly off.
That's to wipe
Wipe
your
oil.
It wipes your oils
Yeah.
off.
All right.
Have to,
Where am I put-
you're gonna have to censor this all
Where
out.
am I? Where am I putting it?
I thought you wanted it on your belly.
Are we doing that? Can we
I-
say it? Are we saying it?
Can I put it on my belly?
Can you blur that?
No, I think that's really funny. It's also white and
Tell me
streaked.
not to. I guess.
Should I take my buckle off?
No, it's all underneath the pad.
What?
You're like,
That is disgusting, dude.
What? My hairy tummy?
No, it's just random.
okay, you think his stomach's hairy.
And we'll leave it at that. His head is very hairy.
It wasn't though a few weeks ago.
There. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's
sit down.
he's kind of got some abs.
Actually, yeah, let's see your hair, Logan.
My chest?
No, your
No,
head.
your head.
Head
hair.
update.
Oh yeah. How's your head? How's your head?
Looking
it's all right.
better. Put your shirt down.
No, but look at it. Chest hair.
Oh, you're a
I'm
man.
Nice.
Yeah.
You are,
Are you jealous?
You are really white.
No.
Yeah. Because I remember
Am I white?
whenever we'd go to church, and
Can't
he was
tell.
like, my legs are hairier than yours.
No,
Yeah,
I'd
he
never
would
say
brag
that.
about it like a weirdo. And
I
I was
would
like, I don't
not.
care. And now he has no chest hair.
That's not true.
Boom!
Roasted.
Boom
just-
roasted.
Are we gonna get this guy?
Not true.
So, I'm pretty sure you can use these TENS units to simulate period cramps, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how, so we're just gonna go with it.
If you die, you die. He signed a
Do
waiver,
I need to
guys.
start something? Okay, put her on.
He says point blank, I don't know what I'm doing, but we're just gonna do it.
It's gonna rip my hair out.
No, it's not. Like, it's just a gel.
It's like a gel.
Okay,
kinda.
this is actually. You want me to put it on?
can do it.
So it's not like weird.
Yeah. I'd just go like here. Okay, that looks pretty good. To
You're
me.
gonna like blow my appendix out or something.
That's why I'm gonna start small. And like I said, I don't know how to
Blow
do
my
this.
Dude, I put it on
appendix
my
out.
abs.
And like I said, I don't
Did you
know how to
not?
do this.
Do my abs?
Where are
It'd
you
probably
supposed
be
to
best.
I'm looking it up. I'm
Where
not
do
seeing anything
you
good.
hurt when you have a period? So put it on my heart or not?
No.
Well, for personal
not even not towards your
He goes,
lungs.
so
no.
put it like on my
So
heart.
it
or-
tells you places not to put it on arteries,
So should I
but
go
it
down
tells
a little
you,
bit?
but it doesn't say that you can't put it on your stomach.
Should I
So
put it down a little bit?
Here, let me Google
sure. Yeah, Google it, Levi.
Ooh, using TENS U machine for labor pain.
Bingo.
Yeah. How? No, that's your back though.
That's different.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do it.
Ah, just do it. Not really. Don't do it yet. I do not like the fact
It's not
that
bad. It's
he-
not bad. I use it
on your stomach.
on my shoulders.
You lose control of your bowel movements because that's what's
No.
gonna happen. Imagine I just actually poop myself.
So I have TENS, PMS, and massage.
Your freaking chest get darker.
You can use a
Are
TENS
you doing
machine
it
on
right
your
now?
stomach.
Are you doing
Okay,
it?
that's what I thought.
Are you
No.
doing it right now? Okay.
But it's
think I
crucial
was?
to follow specific
sounded very
guidelines and
good.
precautions,
Like what?
Oh, here we go. This
That
is
just
dude's doing
doesn't
it.
say.
Show me how to put it
especially
on.
regarding electrode placement. And okay, wait, let me.
Yeah, they're just gonna cross.
How low are you?
They're gonna cross each other on his belly button,
That looks about right. That looks like.
on his
I
abdomen
mean, like that's your
I
front
think
right
they're
there.
actually supposed to go right here.
for the period. You're saying?
Yeah, but I'm not.
I wouldn't do
comfortable
that.
with
No, no, we're not doing that.
I mean, I'm
Right
comfortable
on
with
his
it.
nipples.
You guys would not be.
No, that's too close. So are we good to go here? Should I do TENS, PMS, or massage? I think TENS.
Yeah.
Just
And then,
some plug.
does anybody have an idea? Isn't it just like an constant?
No, it's like a pulse, I think.
Oh yeah, you've had a period before.
Oh, I thought, no, I thought you were talking about the.
We have
it's the
different modes.
constant.
You
I
can
think
do
it's
like
the
a constant. You can do like a pulsing, changing.
I think it's
So
this
I,
constant one.
I,
Are you doing it
this
right now?
lady has her
Go on
stomach
the lowest
exposed, and I
first.
Yeah,
don't
it
see
starts
the
low.
notes. So
I thought you were talking about how.
Yeah, for
those-
periods it'd be lower, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah, we'll just do a man period. Where
You should have just did his arm just to like shock his arm. Or
You'll,
something.
it's the
all
same
right.
feeling.
We'll
You
do
know.
it
Start
after.
at like a 2 and just like
Yeah, I'm on the
I
bottom.
started at like 10
Are you ready?
out of 10.
You probably won't feel this first one.
You might not.
Are we ready?
Hey guys, been here a little after the fact in the editing dungeon. We probably should have said this before we did this, but please don't try this at home. And if you do purchase a TINS machine or need to use one, you might want to consult a doctor. What we're doing here, although we've done it before and we're fairly confident, definitely should get a second opinion and not duplicate what we're doing for funsies. So just be forewarned. Don't copy what we're doing. Be safe out there.
What is playing right
Can
now?
you feel it?
I don't know.
I don't think you can. I can't usually feel the first one.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
This will be the one that I usually feel.
You feel it?
Yeah.
Walk us through it. Walk
It's
us
like
through
a
it.
constant tingling, right?
Walk us through it.
I don't like. It's actually burning a little bit.
Yeah.
Is it really?
It kinda
What's your
tingles.
safe word?
Banana.
All right, you want to go up another one?
Yep. Go ahead.
This is gonna go up a level.
Oh.
What's he on? What's he on? What did I do?
Just 2.
Did I do 5 for my shoulder?
I've gone up to
Were we at 5 or
1,
7?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've gone
Can
up
I
to
lay down?
6.
Yeah,
You've
and I
done-
went
you
one
did like
up.
Oh, here, we want to make room
No,
for
I
him.
went one
Hey,
over
should we
you.
make room for him so he can lay down?
I mean,
How about stop
not
talking
when we
and
did
let's
it.
go,
When I
because
do
it's
it
starting to
down
hurt.
here,
So then you were at
it's
5.
a constant. Do you want me to change it to the
No, that's
pulsing?
fine. Do concept. Come on.
Okay.
Next one.
Is it actually that bad?
The stomach's a weird spot because it's not even a.
Is it actually
This
like-
one hurts so bad. That one doesn't even hurt.
Hey, are you turning them both up, or are you just doing one?
No,
side?
I just have one.
Oh, he's not even doing them both yet.
No, I don't have the other one
That's
plugged in.
better.
Oh,
Holding it?
You'll get used to
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Next.
Do you want me to pulse it?
No. Just,
So it's like
no.
a.
Just I don't want that. You'll literally make it the next one.
Okay, this is
You're
gonna
gonna
go
work
up a
the
level.
boob
Okay.
out.
God. What level is that?
3. I go up to like 6 on my shoulder.
I'm peeing.
With 4 of them, I go up to 6 on my shoulder.
Okay.
7.
Next.
Are you sure? I have a feeling periods are a lot worse than this.
Go.
What makes you think that? That could be the
Do
thumbnail.
you want me to go to the
Oh
pulse?
my
No,
gosh.
don't.
Okay.
That's thumbnail.
Would a pulsing be more
pulsing
interesting?
would be worse because it's like okay, okay,
Yeah, exactly.
okay,
Oh, maybe I
Okay,
should just get his
next.
face on it.
yeah.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah,
this is gonna
bump
go
it.
to 4.
Only 4? Okay, bump it.
He saw his head move. So we should be able to see your muscles moving.
If you'd let go of it.
Yeah, see
Yeah.
this belly button?
His belly button's gonna burst.
Go up.
Does it feel bad? Burn? Like I'm gonna rip something terrible?
Everything.
Rip something.
Why you? You're making
I'm
it
just
scary.
asking.
I don't know.
Because if you're about to die, we need to know. So
Does
we
it
stop.
really, really, really hurt?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Click it
His
really
safe
good.
word is banana.
Oh my gosh, that one's new.
They're all new. We're
Hey,
not even
change
past
the mode.
4.
Give him a fun mode.
That's what I was asking him, but he
No,
doesn't
don't
want
change
to.
the
He
mode.
doesn't want to change it.
It's wow.
You're taking it like a champ, though, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not a baby.
Oh, you just wait. You're only at 5 or whatever.
Nope, 4.
I think you're really doing
Now
good.
he's gonna go to 5.
Go.
This is the one that I comfortably leave it on my shoulder.
I'm trying to get a good face.
Okay. I think it's probably safe to say this is where we're gonna stop.
One more!
No way.
Baby.
No way.
Hurry up, hurry up. It's hurting really bad. Go.
Yeah, let's no
Bump
way.
it.
You got
Okay,
it.
shut up. Shut up.
I did.
You did use the safe word.
Yeah. No,
Oh
put it back.
gosh.
It ripped so much hair out.
No, it did not.
Look at it.
It's a. Oh, it kind of did.
Flip him upside down.
Can we put him on somewhere else?
Yeah, I guess.
If you're gonna do something,
No, we're not taking his pants off.
of course he's in jeans.
Can't
Kid would like that.
I think that's it right there.
Do your bicep.
Ooh, yeah, let's do my bicep.
No, it can't go by your heart.
What about my
You can do your
Can
bicep.
I do my right arm?
You can do your bicep.
Can I do my right pec?
No, you can't
Don't
do
do.
pecs.
Do
anywhere
not
in
do your
chest.
chest.
Can't do pecs. Why?
Do
Actually,
your heart stops.
I think I pooped a little bit.
Wipe your arm off with a rag and then dry it a little.
Where do you want to do it?
I don't care. It's you the one that wants to do it.
There's a specific placement. Your right arm's gonna be sore tomorrow, though. By the way.
I don't think you can go through it. So if we're doing the bicep, we'd want to go like here and here, right?
This can help with gym recovery.
Yeah, it's got a massage. That's what it's doing for my shoulder. Is I have a bump, and that bump is just constantly tensed. So it's tensing it to then once it's off of it, relax it, and it helps immensely.
Ethan, we're gonna
Okay.
put this is like this.
That's what I did.
I mean,
Word?
kinda. Not really, but kinda.
Make sure to do the spaz one so he goes up, down, up, down, up, down.
Plug both of them in.
That's 4. 2 extra pads.
Is that better?
We're just gonna do 2.
Let's do it on Kate as well. We'll have him arm wrestle. Well, shocking.
I could try to find the pulse one.
Imagine he just punches himself in the face.
Watched a video of people messing with this. They connected one to one side, one to the other person, and they all held hands.
That's
But the funny thing was, they couldn't reach the unit, so they're like, "Someone shut it off!"
Okay, P2 is comfortable tingling and pulsing sensation. So we just want comfortable
that sounds like-
rhythmic tingling.
Just a chill,
Don't
just
do
a chill
comfortable.
guy.
You don't want comfortable.
That's what P4 is comfortable as well. but it goes so high. It's just sharp. I know it's sharp. Okay, we're gonna go.
I wish I would not have gotten this microphone, Levi. Look at that.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, 2.
That's a 2.
Yep, I started you when you were talking.
Well, these are whatever. That's all right.
Just wait till the bicep starts twitching in and out.
It should be a rhythmic, like a zzz, and then a zzz.
Are you doing that? Are you doing that?
Yes, he's doing that.
Stop it.
Mhm.
Over here?
Stop, let's do it.
Can't see it. It's too big.
There's 3. So you're already to 3.
Are you
On a
doing?
muscle, it's weight.
Are you doing the spaz?
Yeah, I'm doing a rhythmic one.
Yeah, good, good, good.
How often is it doing it? Is it like tink tink? Okay. It's not moving it or anything.
Turn it to an
yet.
8.
Can you feel it?
I feel that one. That one's
Okay.
a little strong.
Okay.
I like it though.
Is it like
Are you relaxing your arm?
Yeah, I'm relaxed, dude. Oh.
There, that's what it should be doing. Keep it relaxed.
Is it pulsing now? Is that you pulsing or is that it pulsing?
Yeah, look at it go.
The viewers can kind of tell.
Ooh, that's mad weird. Yeah, that hurts.
I'm trying to fight it.
Don't do that. All right, ready to go up to 4?
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
It's doing that?
It's nice. Good.
I'm not doing this, dude. I'm not even kidding.
That's so funny.
Don't fight it.
He says don't fight it. You know.
All right, 5.
Oh, are you doing all that?
I gotta relax. That's 5.
Are you? It's doing that?
It's bending it.
You're at a 90 degree with it?
That's awesome.
Gosh. This is such a good episode, guys.
Oh my god. I can feel it in my hand now.
It tingles down.
Hour, too.
Yeah, I
guess
feel
we
it
did
in my
have a
back
bit longer earlier.
when I put it on my neck.
Look at it. Look at
Woo.
my fingers.
Yeah, if you put it down here, it would clench your hand.
Okay, go ahead next. Oh my god.
I'm trying to get a good photo.
I'm trying to
This looks on the camera like you're doing it, but
Trying to get a good angle of the unit.
Okay, next.
that's 6.
The safe word is banana.
It tingles on the pad.
Is so like.
It's gonna feel like you've lifted 1,000 pounds and your arms are so light when you're done with this.
Can you
I
hear it
promise
through
you.
my mic?
Okay,
What?
Are you good? Is this a good
Okay,
one,
good
or are
job,
you gonna
good
go
job.
to the next
that's
one?
strong, dude. We're going all the way up.
Oh,
Okay,
you don't
good.
want to go all the way up. I don't think you want to.
That's
'cause
gonna
it hurts.
Burst a blood vessel or
Really?
something. No, probably
No,
not.
it shouldn't. but-
Okay, that little bit of cramp there, but we're good.
Great.
All right, next one.
It's not moving it. Are you forcing it down?
I'm like at a certain spot where it's not moving. Did you bump it? Oh, yeah, you did.
That time I did.
Ooh.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
yeah.
explain exactly where. Hold on.
Microphone it to him.
I need to get back down.
I hear that. I heard something.
The car outside.
No, I heard like a. Oh, maybe I heard like an electric
right
beat.
here up the side, like so like you know like bicep veins, how there's like a big one. Like, it feels like exactly where that would be.
Dude, your right arm's gonna be freaking
You want
swollen.
to go up
tomorrow.
7?
Yeah, it's gonna
Yep.
be so sore.
This is gonna hurt.
Like my shoulder was sore
Ah.
for days.
luckily your bicep's pretty big.
And you haven't controlled your arm this whole time.
Okay, let it down. You gotta stretch it so it.
And you're not doing this motion that it's doing,
No.
right? Okay.
Okay.
Done?
Up.
Up,
Say banana.
up.
Up.
Do you want to make it to 8? One more is 8.
Yeah, get it.
Boom!
Yeah!
Is it clenching your pec now, or are you just doing that?
No, it just hurts and I don't want to
Okay.
use that.
Are you done?
Say banana.
Look at him up on the screen.
Okay, shut it up.
Banana!
No.
Banana. Take it.
Dude, your arm's gonna be so sore tomorrow. Your
Do you
bicep.
feel your arm? It's gonna feel so
Actually, I
light.
don't feel my arm.
Yeah, well.
No, actually, I feel like I could probably arm wrestle all three of you.
Doesn't it feel so like compare them?
3 of us.
It's so light, dude. Yeah.
That's awesome. It's awesome.
It's gonna hurt, but it's gonna feel so
Does
good.
it look good?
No.
Beneficial or what?
You're not gonna.
would be.
That does actually look pretty good.
Well, thank you, Finn.
You're welcome.
Oh nah.
Oh no. Okay, who's next?
This has been the gayest.
Anyway, so that's the end of the episode.
Okay, actually, I can feel it in my pec now that you say that.
Probably. It connects eventually.
Oh, cramp.
Well, we're at an
How
hour
about-
and 2 minutes.
You just gave it a.
We recorded for maybe 7 or 8 minutes, but yeah, we're definitely pushing 50 minutes now. I think we've gotten a good episode in if we're all done. Ethan, thoughts?
Ethan, you done? Ethan, we done? We're done.
I'm taking it apart.
You need to just like hit us with the outro then.
Sorry.
I can hit us with the outro.
I can't take this apart. I'm sorry. I was trying to take it
You're like supposed to be the intro and
if
outro.
you're
guy.
talking.
The things I just did for this, and it's just like I'm not
Like,
even-
comment, subscribe as always, or don't.
You can take a bag of chips home.
Do it or do it not. Rate us on Spotify, Apple Podcast if you would. We'd appreciate all of the above. And hopefully you liked this episode. I thought those were a couple bangers here. We're going to have
get some bangers.
47 and 48. Unless you're Ben, then it's 46 and 47. But 47 and
Oh
48
my
are going to be
gosh.
bangers. I hope you all.
Also?
those trash talkers in the comments. Yeah, I'm trash talking back, fools.
yeah.
I don't know if
Wait.
any of you have seen that.
We didn't.
I saw you respond to one person, I
I
think.
say we didn't read a comment. Like,
We have a few
do
of
we
them.
have a comment to read?
There was.
There were some nice comments.
Well, let's get 'em out.
Yeah, let's shout out the nice ones.
First of all, our TikTok has outgrown our Instagram now.
Has it really?
Yes.
Yeah,
All my
in
friends,
followers.
literally all.
I haven't seen anything on TikTok.
yeah, we got like 1.2 million followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
now.
Measly 1.4.
Yeah, we're road to 5 million. but-
So one person, MARRKEDV, Marketive.
Dev.
He says, please keep the episodes coming. Be patient because the energy between y'all is perfect. Just stick with it. And that was the second episode with Cade, I think.
Hey, Kate's energy, even though he doesn't.
Our
say
cold cuts
Oh,
short got a laughing face. Frequent commenter Lena Lauren said, great episode.
Awesome. Was she the one that was like?
And great episode also.
She was the one that.
She
wanted
also
us to do
thanked
the
us
wedgie
for
thing.
following up for answering her wedgie question.
Yeah, definitely #1 follower for sure. She cool.
She has a lot of comments.
Imagine it's
honestly.
just your mom. She made a fake TikTok.
Yeah.
account.
That would be funny.
We should send her a T-shirt.
Honestly, wait, I haven't even got a
Logan's
t-shirt.
mama T-shirt.
Hey, what's your
Don't
address?
bring my mom into
Whose
this.
mom were we talking about?
You want a
Those are
t-shirt?
some of the nicer ones.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's hear the mean ones. The mean ones are funny.
my favorite mean one that we already talked about on the podcast
I think that was with just us though.
was, it was on that short where I said real men don't go to the doctor.
Oh yeah.
He said, yeah, because you are into brain damage at that range, but I'm sure you wouldn't notice the difference.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. That's crazy.
But it's funny though.
I hope you fall down a small flight of stairs. Not enough to get hurt, but for it to be an inconvenience.
Yeah, yeah. Like you're late to work because of
Yeah,
it. 'Cause
exactly.
You gotta just lay there
Yeah.
for a couple
Other than
minutes.
that, thanks for commenting, dude. But all right, you want to hit us up?
Is that all the good ones?
He already hit us up with it.
Um.
It's over.
Is that all the good ones? No, I didn't hit the last one.
Oh, there's
Oh.
Logan commenting something. That's funny.
What'd I say?
You roasted someone and said, "Bro, Hayton, find someone else to watch."
Is that it?
Something I'd say.
Is that all the nice ones?
Yeah, recently.
I thought someone did a laughing emoji. Who was that?
The laughing emoji was Beach Bum Bum.
W.
Oh, Beachy Bum Bum.
Beach-
Beachy
Bum
Bum
Bum.
Bum, my
Great name.
man.
Probably a bot, but it's cool if you're
We
not.
call it
Oh, sorry.
Bars.
Those are. Dude, we just thought of the same thing. All
Same
let's get it.
wavelength.
I hope
We're
you all
going
have a
on.
blessed day. We'll see you next week.
Deuces.